Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Okay, let's welcome to the show our next guest. She is no stranger to the entertainment world, and most of you have known her probably most of your life. From young entertainers on TV back in the day, she has itched an amazing career as an independent country music artist and was named New Zealand Country Entertainer of 2018. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce to the show Ainslie Allen. G'day, Ainslie.
Beautiful intro, thank you.
Thank you. I pride myself on my intros. How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you.
I saw that you're playing in Levin, so I did a bit of research, and I see that you started your first debut album this year. How is that?
Still, it's an ongoing process. I went down south and worked with my dream producer. But what I've got now is I'm wanting to go back down south and re-record some of my vocals. I don't know, as an artist, I'm never really quite satisfied. So I just want to do a few tweaks and bits and pieces here and there. I was really hoping to release it before Christmas, but hello, that's definitely not happening. Time's just gone so fast. And it's best I've had mentoring from industry professionals, and they have decided that I should be releasing singles first. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Next year I'll be releasing singles, and then I'll drop the record after I've released a few of the singles.
And you are touring with your singles, your original music now?
Not at the moment, no. I'm doing different gigs here and there, like I'm at the Levin Domain on the 14th of December. Christmas is really busy for people like me, which is always good.
Now, I have to touch on McDonald's Young Entertainers because, you know, I can't believe I'm actually telling you this, but you're a little bit of a crush of mine back in the day. Now, when I say your debut album, like, that just shocks us. That someone has been in the entertainment industry practically your whole life, isn't it? It's just happening now. So what have you been up to all these years?
Well, see, I had a child and I had a break for, I don't know, like 6 years. He's 7 now, my boy. And I did go to Australia for a time. So I went over to Australia for a couple of years, 5 years. So I was over there and kind of just had a kid and kind of went out of the limelight a wee bit.
But you missed it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a passion. Like, I just love singing and I love writing music. I love getting a great song. I just love the whole process. Like yesterday I had a photo shoot here at my house, which was another tick on my list because there's all these lists that I've got, and I really wanted a professional photo shoot done, and I got that done. Awesome. And that's all thanks to all the fundraising money and all those beautiful people out there that have bought free sales for my album. They've been helping me by buying my T-shirt. You know, I had a few fundraising concerts, and I'm still fundraising, so I'm available for Christmas parties at offices. I'll come around. I'm a ready-to-go party, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The mother that likes to party, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's talk about Aussie. You brought up Aussie. You've just recently been over an academy over there, learning some new things, haven't you?
Yep, I was fortunate to win a scholarship to attend the CMAA Academy of Country Music, which is like a songwriting academy. And it's the best thing to do if you're into country music and you're into writing songs. I mean, you don't even need to be into country music. I learned so much about the craft of writing, how to use your craft when you're not so inspired. So sometimes, like, I'll have to rely on my craft when I need to really write a song because sometimes the inspiration's not there, if you know what I mean. So they give you all these tools, and it was unbelievable, and I met so many people, and I come out with amazing songs, really, really good songs that'll be on my record.
Awesome. Let's talk about one of those, My Mum, that I have listened to a few times, and yes, you do definitely have that country feel. An obvious question would be what it's about, but it's pretty obvious. So how special was it to dedicate a song to your mother?
That writing process was quite an unbelievable one. I've never had a song come to me this way, and I'm quite a spiritual person, and I believe that songs are given to me, and at this moment when I was writing this song, it honestly was just coming out onto the paper. I was writing it down, I had my guitar, and I was crying. I was like, just every single line, I was crying, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is really deep. The song's really touching me, so I'm sure it's relatable to other people as well. You know, being brought up by a single mom, you know, it's sadly a relatable story to lots of Kiwis. Well, lots of people around the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a mummy's boy, she taught me how to catch. Yeah, it's beautiful. I need to ask something. As I said, you haven't exactly stopped working. I mean, yeah, there was a break you had a kid, but what is more of an adrenaline, or what's harder to prepare for? Doing a concert where you're singing yourself and you've got your words with you, etc., or standing in front of a sports arena singing a national anthem from some other country? How did that happen?
That just came to me, I think, because, I mean, TV was such an amazing launch pad for me. I don't know, No, I have no idea. That's right. I sang the New Zealand national anthem on McDonald's Young Entertainers. Yeah, that's right. And so then the New Zealand Rugby got in touch with me, and they had the South African... Gee, we're going way back now. This was at Athletic Park in Wellington.
Yes.
Like the late 90s.
Yep.
When I was very, very young. So then I got to sing and I learned the South African national anthem.
It's a beautiful anthem.
Oh, that's my favourite.
Yeah, absolutely.
I shouldn't say that because I'm Kiwi and I'm proud to be
No,
Kiwi.
it is what it is. It's a beautiful anthem.
It's a really good anthem.
And I've got a couple of mates that actually taught themselves to learn it, but did you learn a bit of Afrikaans first, or was it straight into it? Here's the words, I'm just going to learn this kind of thing.
Well, see, back then, I mean, the internet was really sparse. We had, like, no YouTube, no nothing.
No, we had nothing.
It was terrible back in those days. It was. How did we survive back then?
Do you know I can hear the modem booting up right now?
I know. That's so funny. No, actually, I was buying my outfit to wear for that gig, and I really thought, like my advisors at that time, and still this time, still to this day, is my mum and my beautiful Auntie Kath.
Yay.
And they were with me, and we were getting a red cape because we thought the red on the green field would just look really cool. So we were getting this red cape at this shop. It was like this African shop on Manor Street in Wellington City. And the massive paintings walking past, and she was the mother of my good friend Gregory Painting, who went to Sacred Heart School with me in town, and she was connected with Nelson Mandela. So my Auntie Kath runs out the shop window and she says, Namasa, can you help us learn the South African national anthem? So I went around to her house and she taught me the first two languages.
Wow.
And then I learnt the Afrikaans, I think from a videotape or something that I had, like, we had VHS back then. Yeah. So I think I learnt that from some guy singing it. But it was a really beautiful process, and to get taught by a relation of Nelson Mandela was very special.
So what was harder? I mean, you've already said it was your favourite, but singing for the Springboks, the Wallabies, or the French?
The hardest one's singing for New Zealand.
Is that because of all the ruthlessness that we are?
Yeah. The hardest one's singing for your own country. I don't know. I love it. Honestly, I love it. Going out there to a stadium, it's really strange because you have these in-ears, which are like, your headphones.
Yeah.
So you're kind of cut off to the audience. So you're walking out there, and it's like you're in your own world anyway. Like, people that are walking you out there, the crew, they know that I can't hear them. Like, it's just really strange. It's a really weird buzz. So it really gets you in your own zone anyway. So the crowd are there, and they're singing to a different time than me, because in a stadium, sound like just waffles. So if you lose your in-ears, you're really stuffed. You're going to stuff up the timing of your backing track.
And you didn't mention all the directors and producers in your ear as well, saying, go now, now's the time. Yeah,
no, thank goodness. I always ask for them to be not in my ear.
Very good, very good. Ainsley, you're talking about the stadium anthem. On a different level, what's it like going into a smaller gig where you can literally see every eye on you?
I used to find that really hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been doing a lot of voluntary work at rest homes and stuff like that, and they're small crowds, and they'll have their families there, and I just get really used to having small crowds now. I mean, I do house concerts. I've just had someone message me on Facebook about doing a house concert for their mum who's quite sick, and she can't get out much, so I'm like, yeah, I'll come around.
Wow.
So I just get used to performing to big crowds, small crowds. It's all good with me now, and that just comes from experience, I suppose.
Do you think that time away has made you love the business even more than you probably did before?
Yeah, I've learned a hell of a lot. Being a mum, I suppose I've kind of learned a lot more self-respect. He's given me focus and direction. I kind of bummed around a little bit. I was on TV, and then I had all these amazing gigs, and I was very young. Like, I had to grow up in the public eye, which for me, it was quite hard for me. But I am grateful for the television show because I've got a lot of work and I'm known. So it's a lot easier when you're known to kind of be releasing records, and people kind of like, oh yeah, that girl from McDonald's Young Entertainers, it's all good. But I did learn a lot being off, and I'd say that it has sort of more self-respect and more knowledge of what I want to do.
So what's next? Playing Live in Domain, and you're able to book everything, but what's coming up for you? What's in the pipeline?
Well, I'm heading back down south to re-record my vocals. That's in January. And then I'm heading back to Tamworth, which is in Australia, Tamworth Country Music Festival, and I'm doing a gig with Jodie Vaughan for all you country music lovers out there. Jodie Vaughan goes way back, Jodie Vaughan, and I'm doing a gig with Brendan Dugan and Ali Cook, and we are heading over there mid-Jan, and then I'm back here at the Wairarapa Country Music Festival. That's like the Wellington anniversary weekend, and there's all these lists, and I'm ticking them off. That's a gig that I'm headlining with the Waratahs at the Wairarapa Country Music Festival. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the gigs that I've been wanting to get for a long time.
Driven people have lists to tick off, and it sounds like you're ticking things off, for sure. Hey, thank you so much for spending some time with us. I would like to extend the invitation for when this album drops, so let's talk about it again, get it out there. And also, we have a big shed, a barn that we've turned into a concert thing down here at Lindale Village, so by all means, if you want to set up something here, you're more than welcome to come down and have a look.
Awesome, I know exactly where you are.
Yep. It's, we're taking it over. It's awesome.
Oh, Damian, that's so cool. And, I wanted to give away a couple of my T-shirts.
Absolutely.
I don't know, give you 2 T-shirts that you could give away?
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll chuck that on the line and we'll tag you in it and get everybody talking about Ainslie Allen. That's the plan. They're cool T-shirts, and they're made by me. I sell them, so I sell them for $25, but let's give 2 away. Why not? Outstanding. Let's do that.
For Christmas.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. We will chuck that up online. So, Levin Domain, Saturday from 5. Where can people get tickets? Or
No, it's free.
It's free?
Come on down.
Even better.
Yeah, of course, it's free. It's the Horo Whenua City Council. They're a really great bunch there, and they've got all these amazing ideas, and they got me. And I'm emceeing, and there's amazing artists on board, so it's going to be 3 hours with Christmas carols, some known songs. We're even going to have Santa pop in.
And you're emceeing the event?
Yeah, I am. Well, it's on that list, so it's like, yeah, cool.
I love it. I love hearing about the list, Ainslie, and I look forward to hearing about the more ticks that you add to that list in the near future.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm 6'4". I'm going to wave at you Saturday, and you probably won't be able to miss me.
Oh, make yourself known. I'd really like to meet you.
Most definitely. Thank you, Ainslie Allen, for joining us here on Beach FM. I really appreciate it.
Sweet as, man. Anytime.
106.3 Beach FM.